everyone, this is Joanne coming to you live from Texas. I'm also known as #UnicornBoss. So as you guys are jumping online today, go ahead and hit me up with some unicorn emojis since those are my jam. If you're grabbing me live, go ahead and leave me a number 1. And if you're catching me on the replay, go ahead and leave me a number 2. So super excited tonight, you guys. I have been wanting to go live ever since I got back to Texas. So thank you all so much for your love and support. If you have missed me, let me know. Say missed me in the comments here. I have most certainly missed you. So thank you for your love and understanding as I got back and we traveled and are unpacking everything. There's still a ton of stuff everywhere, but we're working on it. We're making it work. So how are you guys doing today? Let me know. Say hi as you're jumping online. I've got some goodies here to share with you guys, and awesome. I'm about to do my second ketone of the day. If you're brand new to me, make sure you say new and let me know that you're a brand new friend so I can give you a special hello. But if you're brand new to me, welcome. My name is Joanne. I lost 80 pounds of fat drinking this drink, and in addition to that, I dabble a little bit with keto and low carb, and I've lost over 80 pounds of fat. I went from a size 22 to a size 6, and I feel incredible. So tonight we're going to kind of talk about what happens when you gain back a couple pounds. What happens when things maybe aren't going the best for you, because I'll be honest, sis, it is so normal for you to ebb and flow on your health journey. It's normal to gain a couple pounds. It's normal to lose them again. Your body is kind of like the ocean, and just as the waves go out, they will come back. It is normal for your body to ebb and flow, especially when it comes to water weight. So if you are looking to get healthy, let me know. Say healthy in the comments here. Let me know if you're following any particular plan, if you're keto or low carb or paleo or something else. I dabbled a little bit with strict keto and low carb a couple years ago, but I eat all foods in moderation now. And I'm going to kind of teach you about how I'm getting back on track myself today. If you're a new friend, if you don't know, hi Angela. As you guys are jumping on, please say hi. Please share out the video as well. It's been a minute since I've gone live, so I'm really excited to chit chat with you and reconnect. So I appreciate your love and support. I gained back a couple pounds when we were in Boston, like real deal. It was an extremely difficult living situation. I didn't have a fridge for a long time. All of our food was spoiling. We were getting food poisoning, like sis, it was so rough. So, but I just had to be gentle and do the very best that I can. So if you're in a tough situation and maybe you gain back a couple pounds, if you're an emotional eater like me, let me know. You can say emotional in the comments here. But when I'm sad, the first thing I want to do is eat. So if you tend to eat your emotions, let me know that in the comments as well. It's so normal. So I've been getting back on track myself. Now that I'm back home and I have access to a fridge and I can buy some real whole foods, I'm going to give you some of my tips and tricks that have helped me with my fat loss journey. But first, let's go ahead and take a sip. I'm drinking right now the Keto Up Arctic Blast. This is one of my favorite drinks. It's flavors. They also launched the new guava lamp. So I have those in case you want to try a little trial pack. Let me know, say try. I've got affordable trial packs for you guys to try if you want to check out ketones and see just how incredible it feels to be in ketosis. So good. And this one tastes like Baja Blast from Taco Bell. It is so incredibly delicious. So if you're new to ketones and ketosis, all this does is it's clinically tested and proven to get you into fat burn in less than 30 minutes, 10 minutes or so. It's really fast. So what I do is a drink, not a diet, but along with it, I make some better choices. So let me show you how I'm getting back on track myself. So gained back a couple pounds with all this Boston madness. It has been rough. I've been trying to make better choices for about a week now. I started last week and I could not button my shorts, and I was horrified because I've been doing so good on my journey for so long. I was like, sheesh, how did this happen? So if any of you are like trying on an old bathing suit or trying on some old summer clothes and you're like, when did this happen? Let me know in the comments here. You can say, when did this happen? So I was just like, oh my gosh. But the cool thing is when you're ready to get back on track, it is so fluid and it is so easy. So if you want to know my easy tips, let me know, say easy. Don't forget to friend me and follow me and share out the video. So first things first is I recommitted to my daily water intake. And I know you might be like, Who cares about water? It is one of the most important things when it comes to your health and wellness journey. Your body, I think they say, is like 80% water, and 80% of us are chronically dehydrated. So you have to actually fuel your body properly. And if your body is mostly made of water, then it needs water just to sustain itself. And I don't know about you, but when I was back in my Carbolicious days, when I was almost 300 pounds, I was a size 22, you guys, when I started this journey 5 years ago. I was not drinking water. I was drinking Mountain Dew. That was the way that I was fueling my body. So if you can commit to water again and really stick with it, it makes a massive difference, not only for your body and your physical health and well-being, but also your mental health and well-being. I'm somebody that suffers with mental health issues, particularly anxiety and depression. So if you are a mental health warrior, let me know in the comments here. You can share, drop some rainbow emojis is usually what I use, or you can share, you know, if you feel open and comfortable, what you're struggling with. But believe it or not, being dehydrated really impacts your mental health and wellness, particularly anxiety and depression. So this is the code for you to go drink some water. So start by recommitting to your water game. And the goal is to drink half your body weight in ounces of water, okay? So I've been drinking at least 60 ounces of water every day, and I shoot for 80 if I can. And I know some of you might be like, oh my gosh, half my body weight in ounces of water, that's like more than a gallon. Start with what you can. When I started my journey 5 years ago, I started with 20 ounces, and then I did 40, and then I did 60, and then I realized if I broke it up throughout the day, I can pretty much stay on track. So I have, you know, a good 10 ounces as soon as I wake up. I'll have another 10 ounces like mid-morning. I'll have 20 ounces with my lunch, 20 ounces with my dinner. And then if you're sipping throughout the day, it's really easy to hit your goal, okay? So start by knowing what your goal is. If you're recommitting to your water and you're like, sheesh, I needed that reminder, Joanne, thank you so much for that. Let me know, say water in the comments here, and then share with me what your water goal is so that way I can cheer you on. So first things first, I recommitted to my water. I also recommitted to my supplements. So I'm drinking my ketones twice a day. We are doing the Jump program right now, which is my free 14-day program. And there's just like a lot of love in there. So I know I've been talking about the Jump a lot, but if you want to jump with me and you want more info, let me know, say Jump, and I'm happy to get you plugged in. So the next thing I did is I went and grabbed some easy things that I could do for keto or low carb dinners to help me stay on track that will beat the heat. Because let's face it, it's over 100 degrees here in Texas. The last thing you want to do is cook a dinner when it's this hot. So I love to do pasta, and it's most certainly low carb. Whoops, I'm knocking you guys over. Hold on. I didn't realize just how much I was depriving myself of easy, beautiful, sustainable food. So back in my strict keto days, I would have never had a low carb pasta. Okay, but you can make better choices and enjoy the foods you love truly in moderation. So I've got some great low carb pastas here that I can show you. This happens to be the Barilla brand, but I've tried so many of them. They're all amazing. This is the chickpea one, which is really good. Chickpea is probably my least favorite of all of these, but it's still certainly delicious. So this one here, the chickpea, for every 2 ounces, you've got 3.5 grams of healthy fats and protein. I was looking for protein. 12 grams of protein in a serving. So not a bad choice, you guys. And then the carbs are pretty low. Let me see here. This one here, as far as carbs go, 34 minus 8. So it's definitely would support a low carb lifestyle by all means. And even if you're keto, like, I would encourage you just like to eat all foods in moderation and just make better choices. Hi, Roberta. How are you, sweet sister? Let me know how you're doing. This one I really love. The lentil pastas are really, really good, and I find that the texture is a little bit better than the chickpea one. So this one here, oh, it's got the, I didn't even see that there was like a cheat sheet on it. So this one, just so you know, the chickpea, it says right here, 21 grams of plant protein. So really good source of protein as well. 15 grams of fiber, and no gums are added to that one. So for this one here, the penne, the lentil penne, 23 grams of protein, 11 grams of fiber, and let me see, carbs here, 34 minus 6, so it's a little bit lower in carbs than the chickpea one. How are you doing? Let me know how you guys are doing as you're jumping on. Even if you watch the replay, please drop a couple hearts at least. Drop a couple comments. We're trying to get back into live video, and I'm so happy to be back with you guys. This is probably one of my favorite pastas. I've tried this one before. This is the zucchini one. It's low carb. The brand is called Veggie Craft, and I actually grabbed this right in Walmart, so I imagine it's in most grocery stores. I always shop on a budget, so if you're a budget shopper too, let me know, say budget in the comments here. I've got so many great budget keto and low carb grocery hauls that I can share with you that I've done in the past, and we'll start doing them again now that I'm home. So this one here gives you 22 grams of protein, there's 8 grams of fiber, and 56 grams of net carbs per serving, as well as, let's see, and what's a serving here? It's either a 2 ounce or a 3.5 ounce serving. So what I've been doing in addition to focusing on my water game and drinking my supplements is I've been fasting most of the day too in order to help get back on track. So some of you, especially if you're really strict keto, you might read this and be like, oh my God, 56 grams of net carbs, that's way too many carbs. It's not really, especially if you're fasting most of the day like I am. So I don't eat breakfast. I'll have a healthy lunch, so I've been doing a nice big fresh salad most days for lunch, and today, I'll be honest with you, I didn't even have lunch today, and I'm still not even hungry. So today is going to be a 1 meal a day for me, and it's working really well. Like I said earlier, I couldn't button my shorts last week, and now they fit good, and there's actually a little bit of room. So this really works. If you focus on your water, if you will fast most of your day, make a better choice for lunch, so like salads or like unwitches, like little sandwiches without rolls or buns or bread or anything like that. And then if most of your carbs are coming from a healthy dinner like this, which also has a lot of protein, you're totally in the fine. Okay, you guys? So that's what I'm doing. Last night, I took a really simple, easy dinner. I took a little bit of grass-fed butter. I added some garlic and onion, sauteed it all up till it was nice and brown. I took some no sugar added pasta sauce, and I sauteed some ground beef. That was my protein. So once my ground beef was nice and sauteed with the garlic and the onions and a little bit of spices, I went ahead and added in my pasta sauce and heated everything up till it was nice and warm. And I had, last night, I did a tricolor lentil pasta, mixed it all together, topped it with a little bit of Parmesan cheese, and it's a great source of healthy carbs, food, fiber, protein, and since I fasted most of the day, I felt really good. I felt great, and at least I didn't have to fight with the hot weather. So really easy meal. Grab yourself some low carb pastas, okay, you guys? They're super easy. I also tried this the other day. So I got pretty famous a couple years ago sharing my keto-friendly breadcrumbs, and I still live by them even when I'm not strict keto. I don't bread chicken and pork and whatever you want to bread. I've even breaded avocado, little avocado fries, so you can literally bread anything. I don't use normal breadcrumbs anymore because the pork breadcrumbs are so absolutely delicious. But I know that for most of us, I mean, who feels like making their own breadcrumbs? Most of us don't. It's super easy. It's only like 5 steps. You just basically take your food processor and you pulse some keto-friendly breadcrumbs with some Italian seasoning and some Parmesan, a little bit of garlic, and bam, you're ready to go. But for those of us that are really trying to stay on track and keep it super easy, I discovered this in Walmart the other day, and it's called Pork, P-O-R-Q. And these are a pork panko. I say panko in quotes because there is no bread in here, a panko crumb. And the reason why they say that is because the crumbs are kind of bigger like a panko would be. Hi, Belinda. How are you, sweet sister? So you can see how it's a little bit of a thicker consistency, similar to panko. So these were really good, really easy. So for those of you that you might just be slammed right now with summer, all of the things going on, all of the activities for the kids. You might not even have 5 minutes to pulse some breadcrumbs in a blender and make your own breadcrumbs. So this is really nice on-the-go option. It says breadless alternative to breadcrumbs, and it's got a smoke porky flavor. These I tried, so I did a quick air fryer chicken parm like 2 days ago. I tested tested it out first. I wanted to try it before I showed you guys, and I can attest it was easy and delicious. I just grabbed some fresh turkey breasts, dredged it in some egg and a little heavy cream, and then I dipped them in the pork breadcrumbs, and then I topped it with a little bit of like an allspice seasoning, an Italian blend, and a little bit of Parmesan cheese. I threw them right in the air fryer for, you know, like 10 minutes. And they were crispy and juicy and decadent. And then if you wanted to switch it from a cutlet to a Parmesan, you just add a little bit of no sugar added pasta sauce and a little bit of mozzarella on top, put it back in for another 2 or 3 minutes and let it all melt up. And it was amazing to die for. So super easy dinner, less than 10 minutes if you grab these pork breadcrumbs. Like I said, I've got the recipe, so if you want the recipe to make your own, it's over on my Pinterest. I've got over 85, I think now, recipes, keto and low carb recipes on my Pinterest, as well as all of my cheat sheets that help me lose 80 pounds of fat. So if you want access to my Pinterest and the recipes, let me know, say recipe in the comments here. Hi Renee, how are you, sweet sister? I was just chatting with you on text. I'm sorry for the miscommunication. Hopefully everything's okay. So I was just showing these pre-made pork breadcrumbs that I picked up at Walmart. Like I said, I normally make my own, but this was a really fun, easy thing because let's face it, summer has been crazy. So the serving size for this is ½ an ounce, and it's got 6 grams of total fat, 0 carbs. There's absolutely no bread in this. It's just your fried pork skins plus your salt and some smoke flavoring. So all I did was throw this on some chicken cutlets and put them in the air fryer for 10 minutes, and then I topped it with a little pasta sauce, no sugar added, with a little bit of mozzarella, and I served it with a side of broccoli. Like, so easy, you guys. So it's really easy to make some simple, better choices. So if you like these and you're gonna try them, let me know in the comments here. And then if you want the recipe that's over on my Pinterest for how to make your own, you can either say breadcrumbs or just drop recipe and I'll make sure you got my Pinterest. I've got over 85, I think now, recipes and cheat sheets over there. So, getting to the last item that I'm going to share with you guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you learned a couple things, let me know, say learned, and share with me what your favorite thing is that you learned. And then don't forget to friend me and follow me and share out the video. We're going to be doing more of these. I'm really excited to be home and get back on track with you. So to recap, I gained a couple inches back with this whole Boston shindig. It was really rough, you guys, but I've been getting back on track for a week. My shorts, I could not button them last week, and now I can button them and there's room. So this is how I got back on track. First tip, I got back on track with my water. Drinking half of my body weight in ounces of water every single day makes a huge difference. I'm also taking my supplement twice a day, which helps me to stay on track and feel incredible. I did quick and easy substitutions, so I shared, and I'm fasting most of the day as well. So if you want, I've got a free guide for intermittent fasting to kind of walk you through some of the most basic tips and keep it super easy for you. So if you're curious about fasting and want to give it a try, let me know, say fasting in the comments here, and I'll get you my free guide. But I basically skip breakfast. I don't eat after my last snack, you know, the night before, and then I fast all the way through till lunch. For lunch, I've been doing a healthy salad with lots of protein and healthy fats and all of the things. And then like today, I didn't even have lunch today. I wasn't even hungry at all. So today's gonna be one meal for me. So between the water, making better choices, and here's the third tip is getting yourself a couple snacks that you can eat and enjoy without feeling like you're depriving yourself. That really seals the deal. So you can see, like, in less than 7 days, you can really get back on track and lose a bunch of inches. So this little, hi Tina, how are you, sweet sister? This is a local company to me. I wish she had a website, you guys, so you guys could order from her, but I'm sure you have something comparable in your local community or even online. But this is the Freeze Dry Factory Low Carb Chocolate Peanut Brittle. So this is made with zucchini, swerve, allulose, which is a keto-friendly sweetener, egg powder, cocoa powder, and then, you know, keto-friendly chocolate chips, peanuts, things like that. And it comes in a ton of different flavors. I am a chocolate peanut butter queen. So let me know what your typical sweet treat would look like. Like, I'm a Reese's peanut butter cup girl. So What I love about these is they are freeze dried. So they, first of all, they last forever. They taste delicious. I'm not really hungry, but I figured I'd try one with you now since this is a brand new flavor for me and I haven't opened it yet. But it gives you that sweet and salty and crunchy, which is really nice because sometimes, I don't know, sometimes like I'll have like, let's say a sugar-free peanut butter cup, but then like I feel like I'm missing something. So this kind of hits the gaps because it's sweet and salty and crunchy. So let's go ahead and give it a try together. You can see it looks amazing. And this is totally keto and low carb friendly. So just a little bit of crunchiness. Yes, Tina, I actually just got back to Texas. I've only been home, what, like 2 weeks now? So I was living in Boston for 6 months, doing a job out there, and it was brutal. I mentioned it in the beginning of the video, but we didn't have access to a fridge for a long time. All of our food was spoiling. We were suffering from food poisoning. The living conditions were horrific, so we're really glad to be back. So because of that, you know, I need to also get back on track myself. So really good. So get yourself a couple of what I like to call better choice snacks. Do I still eat cookies? Yes. Do I still eat ice cream? Yes. But it's so much easier to stay on track when you have things like this to support you. And what I find is that if I'm doing a really good job with my water and my fasting and drinking my supplements, then I don't need to constantly snack throughout the day. And I can have like 2 spoonfuls of ice cream and feel really satisfied. So that's what I've been doing. I hope that helps you guys. If you learned a couple things, let me know, say learned. Let me know in the comments here what you're struggling with the most on your health journey, so that way I can start creating more videos for things that you're really struggling with, that you need help with, because I'm here to love and support you. And then also, I forgot the most important thing. Hold on. I need to take a quick drink because I have like, now I have food in my mouth. It's like so embarrassing. Hold on a second, you guys. Okay. So I just put an invitation out to everyone that's on my VIP list, either through text or through email. I am leading what I'm calling a muffin top challenge to really help focus on that tummy area. So like I said, like just a week ago, I couldn't button my pants, my shorts, and I thought, what the heck, when did this happen? You know what I mean? It sneaks up on you quickly sometimes. So to help you guys along, because I'm sure I'm not the only one, I put together a 7-day ab-focused challenge. It's totally free, by the way, but every single day I'll just text you a couple workouts that you can do, and then we'll do them together and cheer each other on, and just something to provide a little bit of accountability, fun, support. It's so much easier to go to the gym when you have a buddy, right? So if you agree, let me know, say buddy in the comments here. So this will be fun because it's going to be over text message. So I'll shoot you the video. It's right on YouTube. We'll focus on like a different part of the tummy every single day for 7 days. And if you miss a day, who cares? Like, don't be so hard on yourself, you guys. But it's just the idea to create some gentle movement. And it's so much more fun when you're doing it together, right? So if you want more info about my muffin top challenge, let me know. You can say challenge or muffin top in the comments here. You can text also. I've got the keyword. It's set up to melt because we're going to melt that muffin top away. So you can text me melt to 469. Wait. Oh my gosh, I just forgot my phone number. Hold on. 469-908-3830. I think that's it. If not, you can click the link in my bio, and there's a button that says VIP list, and if you click that, you will get added. And by the way, Renee, I texted you already on my list, so I texted you today, so if you want to join, all you have to do is reply back and say melt, and I'll get you added. And I can do it right here after, by the way, so I don't have to make it so difficult for you. But thank you guys so much for joining me tonight. I hope I gave you some love and inspiration that, first of all, it's normal to ebb and flow in your journey. You can gain back, and it is so normal. But more importantly, it's really easy to get back on track when you're ready. So if you're like, I'm ready to get back on track, I am ready to stop fighting this, let me know. Drop ready in the comments here. My 4 simple tips for you today is focus on your water. Grab a couple easy low-carb substitutions to make, easy meals that are super easy. If you can, grab yourself some supplements because they make the world of a difference. And then also get yourself some better choices when it comes to some of your favorite foods and snacks. And that's it. in less than a week, I already lost a ton of inches and I feel incredible. So it really can be that easy, you guys. So I love you. Have an amazing night, and I'll be back to chat with you guys again soon. Take care.